What's going on, guys? My name is Drybones, and today we're going to take a look at another deck profile on this channel. Today we're doing Blackwings, and Blackwings is just my goddamn childhood. I have grew up with this deck, not this, because Hand Trap didn't exist when I was a child, but another one. And again, Blackwings was just the shit in the day for me, because, well, it is a cool archetype, but this is my deck profile, Blackwing deck profile for 2022 August. So let's begin out. So to begin out, I'm using triple copies of Blackwing Borrow the Spear. Borrow the Spear in this deck profile is good to, I will say, you need to run 3 copies of him because, well, yeah, he's just a good thing for the deck itself. He's a free summon, and then you have a little 4 monster to synchro summon into. And yeah, that is just perfect for this deck profile. Then the last and next triple copy is Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind. He also is good to run 3 up of. I will say, I will not recommend that you run only 2 copies. You can, but it will hurt the deck more than help it. And yeah, it is also a free summon and is a tuner, which is perfect for this deck profile. Moving on to the 2-ups of this deck is Blackwing Simoon the Poison Wind, which is one of the best starters to have in this deck profile. Simoon is the key to a perfect combo if you start out with him, and one other card, which is the next one. I will make a combo in the at the end of the video, then I will make a how to manage with combos. The next 2-ups is Blackwing Chris the Crack of Dawn. And I would say this is also a perfect starter because, yeah, use Simoon's effect, banish this guy, continue your combo all the way. That is just perfect. Then the next 2-ups, and the last 2-ups actually, is 2 Blackwing Hamadan the Dust. Hamadan in this deck profile is good because you can just special summon him when you control another Blackwing monster. And when this monster is summoned, you can choose one other Blackwing monster on the field. Then this card gains additional levels to the target, which means that let's say I have Gale on the field. I special summon this. Then effect, I pick Gale. Then this card is not a level 2 now. It is a level 5 because it gains 3 levels, which is just perfect. Now we run into the 1-ups, and the first is Blackwing Gust the Backblast. His effect is, when I control no monsters, I can special summon this monster. Again, Blackwings have that effect, the most of them have. Special summon, special summon, special summon. The only issue is, if you special summon too much, then you will run into a Nibiru. Or Nibiru, how you pronounce it. Then the next one up is one Blackwing Orochi the Squall. This is also a perfect tuner for this deck profile. And I will say, well, guys, yeah, it is just a perfect 1-up. Then the last thing to start out with my combos, if I go with Chris and Simoon, Blackwing also the South Wind. This is one of the best 1-ups in the deck. I will say you can run 2, but this deck doesn't recommend it because, well, then you will draw it and then you don't have any effects to use it, which is sad. Then I will say the last Blackwing. Sorry there, guys, I had some word issues. Sephiroth the Lead is just there to be special summoned by effects. That is really the only thing. Then we are moving out to not Blackwing, actually. The one Raid Raptor singing Lanius and the one Raider's Wing. These monsters are just perfect examples in this deck profile because I'm using Raid Raptor Xyz monsters. And also the next cards, the Phantom Knights of Silent Boots and the Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak. One of each. It's just also one of the best cards. And the last monsters before the no, actually not the next almost the last monsters before hand traps. One Calico Claw Crow. This is just a dog monster, and I can special summon it if I control another dark monster. Perfect in this deck profile. Then the last two monsters before hand traps. The one Destiny Hero Dasher and the one Destiny Hero Celestial. Guys, if you play meta, you already know what will come next out of this. So yeah, I will just jump straight to hand traps. We're using 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring in this deck profile. I will say this hand trap is the best hand trap to play in any decks. It is just so perfect to run 3 ups as, and yeah, you can just negate your opponent's plays with this hand trap. Then the next one is the 3 gammas and the 1 driver. Again, a good hand trap experience. And the last hand trap is 1 effect veiler. So yeah, guys, that is the main monsters. Let's move on to the spell cards. So for the spells, I'm using triple copies of Allure of Darkness. This card is just perfect in this deck profile because activated, draw 2, banish 1 dark. In the most cases, yeah, I just banish this Blackwing because I have Auster in my hand. Or the Moon. That is just perfect. And one of the most important cards in this deck profile, triple copies of Black Whirlwind. Black Whirlwind in this deck profile is super duper important because in the most cases, you activate the Moon's effect to play this card directly from your deck. And yeah, that is just perfect. Then I'm going to single spell cards, and that is first off the one Called by the Grave. Then we have the one Change of Heart. Then the one Phantom Knight's Rank of Magic Force, and the last spell card is Fusion Destiny, which all 4 of these spell cards are just perfect into this deck profile. Change of Heart to take control to link summon, Fusion Destiny to summon DPE, the Rank of Magic to summon a higher and more powerful Xyz monsters, and one Called by the Grave. And the last cards is double impermanence, the one Fogblade, and the one Shade Brigade. So yeah, guys, this was the main deck. Let's move into the extra deck. So for the extra deck, to begin off, I'm using, of course, one Blackwing Full Armor Master. This monster is just the boss monster of the Blackwings, but he is nothing without his little feather brothers. So I'm, of course, using one Blackwing Armor Master, and the one Assault Blackwing Rakira the Rain Shower. Then I'm using one Hot Red Drang Archfiend Abyss. And the last synchro monster is one Baronet de Fleur. Or Baronet. Which means that this is just the perfect line for synchros. A lot of strong synchro monsters also. Then we're moving into the Xyz part of this deck. Which means that I'm using double copy of Raid Raptor Forstrix. The one Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon. This is from the Rank of Magic. Summoning this, activating the Rank of Magic, summon into this. And then if I just have to, into Assos, because why not? Then for the link summons, I'm using one copy of Nightmare Cerberus. Cerberus is just, it's just a link monster in this. Then the one Vistrix, you can see it. Well, there you go. Then the one Crystal Husky Fibrax. The Phantom Knights of Rusty Barnacle. And the one Access Code Talker. And for the last card in this extra deck and in the whole deck profile, Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Because I just thought, well, let's just take the Phoenix Enforcer with it. Okay, let me just hurry pack it together. And a lot of guys might think, why don't you just edit when you jump to the next part. Well, I don't feel like it. That is why. So let's start out. So let's say this is our starting hand. The Chris, and yeah, let us just take the three random cards, three randoms from our deck. There we go. So let's start out. Let's say I start out with this deck profile, with this hand. I place Moon Effect. I'll banish Chris. Then I, from my deck, place, and I haven't shuffled the deck, so shut it. Then I play Black Whirlwind, normal summons, using a Black Whirlwind effect, and I was just making sure that I haven't drew the card. Where is it? Okay, now I just can't find this shit I'm looking for. There you go. Searching for Ouster. Normal summoning Ouster because we have an additional normal summon. Activate Black Whirlwind effect, and we can just search for. Let's say that I just search for. Where is it? Where's the. Let's say I will just search for one Haman the Dust. Perfect. Now I can special summon Chris, and now we can just start out to go into our little combos. So let's see. So let's say, okay, for the rest of the cards in my hand, before that, I will just set this. I will chain it because, well, I don't have any traps in my graveyard. Special summon that at level 4. Activating Haman effect from that. I think I will chain it to be at level 6. Activating a Lord of Darkness. Drawing 2 new cards. And then I just banished the Bora. Okay, now we can go into our plan. This was a level 4. Yeah, it was. So I will exceed these 2 to be my Force Strix. Then I will link summon these 2 into Vice Strix. I will activate Force Strix's effect to discard 1 to search for a level Darkwing Beast. Then I will chain Vice Strix's effect to set the rank of magic to the field. And this can be anything, but I think I will go with a little combo up here. So I will go into Raider Swing, and I will say that I already screwed a little bit up, so you didn't see anything. I used this for link material. I still have this. I screwed up there, guys. I used the Jade Brigandine to special summon this, because that monster's effect is, when you have an Xyz monster on your field with a material, you can just detach it to special summon this monster. Then we will synchro summon, and since that was okay, I have to. Alright, link summon. Effect on summon. I special summon just another Chris. This card cannot be used as a link material. Then I activate that effect to search for my Raider's Wing. I activate that to set there. I activate this effect to remove the last one to special summon. This can't be used as a, but we don't have to. Because we will use that with my Raider's Wing to summon our next there. Then we will use these 2 together to summon our Rusty Barnacle. I will then use his effect to send, and let's just say I can't remember the effects of the Phantom Knights. You can banish. We will send our Ancient Cloak out to set our last Phantom Knight trap card, which happens to be Fogblade. Then we will banish our Ancient Cloak to search for our, Silent Boots. Then we will special summon Silent Boots. I will say, guys, this is just a combo all the way. I've summoned so many times. This is my hand so far. I special summon this because I control Blackwing, because why not? Then we will, to spice it up a little bit, I will go into. I will say now I have to be careful what I does. This is not to no use anymore, so I link these two into Crystal Haiku Fibrax. I use this card's effect to special summon one of my Gammas. Then we synchro these two together into into Alma Master. That was one combo. I actually saw that I screwed up a little bit with this combo. But another thing that you can do, you can wait and don't use that. Then we have to just do this. This is back in the deck. Okay, you can wait and just still have this on. And then you can just end your turn here. And now it's your opponent's main phase. Then you change your rank of magic, picking this one. And then we have to banish 6 darks from our graveyard. Because it is a rank 10 we go for. So 4, 5, 6. And it just has to be random and together with this. And now we use this as a Xyz material. And now my opponent don't have so many things to do. Of course, it can still use kind of effects, but I can just effect veil. Let's say that the last combo, that he tried to use a Looper, which is one of the branded cards, to search for a fusion spell card. Okay, effect Veiler. Negate that. And then when he realized, oh shit, I actually fucked up, I can't do more. End turn. Then our Ultimate Falcon will kick in and remove 1,000 attack points. Then we will draw, but it doesn't matter what we get. Let's just say I draw Allure of Darkness, fine. Okay, I can play it, doesn't matter, really. Draw this, fine, I just banish this card because, well, it doesn't matter so much. Then I can activate Ultimate Falcon's effect, remove 1, remove another 1,000 from opponent, and just, up into attack mode and attack for game. I actually don't think, okay, let's see, 200 from that. Aluber destroyed, 1,300. That's 26. Now I'm just calculating. That's 47. Oh yeah, you won here, guys. You have won. You have beat the opponent. But again, this is just a thing that you can do. But the goal is to, if you start out with Chris and Simone, go for Ultimate Falcon in your first turn. Go for it. Make the board to make Ultimate Falcon, because your opponent can't use any effects on this bad boy here. That is just the best card in this extra deck of Xyz monster. Unaffected by other card effects, blah blah blah. You can detach 1, lose 1,000 attack once per turn during the end phase. All monsters lose. And if they don't control any face up, inflict 1,000 damage. So yeah, guys, this was my Blackwing deck profile. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about it? My throat is a little bit dry now. Yeah, very funny, dry bones killer, but it's not a bone. But yeah, what do you think? Please leave a like and comment down below what deck profile I should try to go against with this deck profile. I have plans to maybe go against Salmon Greats because, well, yeah, I know Salmon Greats are pretty ugly to go against. Yeah, let's see how it goes. But until next time, guys, we'll see each other. Peace out.